Yes, good evening everyone. It's a pleasure to be back here at Gosford School. I actually left the sixth form 2 years ago now, and I'm in my second year of studying computer science at Durham University. Although it's a massive cliche, it really does feel like it was just yesterday that I arrived here for the first time, although that was nearly 9 years ago now, back in 2015. And it's really strange to be stood here speaking for the final time, surrounded by the buildings that I studied in. I still remember my first day here, getting off the bus in my yellow and black striped even low tie, knowing barely anybody. I remember going to form with Miss Hamley and to an assembly with Dr. Bisley, just over there. I also remember my first RPE lesson, but it was rudely interrupted by the fire alarm, so I actually spent most of it stood out here. I also remember, as I said, when I joined Dr. Bisley as the head teacher, and I distinctly remember his Christmas assembly where he played Scrooge. He starred as Scrooge in a short play. But by April of that year, we just welcomed Mr. Sellers as the new head teacher. Throughout my time here, the school had many sporting successes, although as Mr. Goldring and anyone who had the misfortune of teaching me PE will tell you, it cannot be attributed to me. I distinctly remember the football team winning the Small Schools Cup, and there was huge celebrations about that, a national award. And some of my peers actually represented GB in youth teams, which is, again, huge achievements, especially in comparison to my B-string shot put attempts on Sports Day. Gosford Hill has always provided a huge range of extracurricular opportunities to get involved in, especially in music and drama. In 2018, the music teacher at the time, Mr. Wright, founded the soul band you've been hearing throughout the evening, and I got the opportunity to forge great friendships as we played at events around the county, in school, and also as we toured around Kidlington at Christmas in the back of a minibus raising money for the department. We actually were fortunate to win an award in 2019 as well from the County Music Service and go to a really nice award ceremony. It would be rude to ignore the effort of Mrs. Whitford with her school plays, another week in the school calendar that I always really look forward to. Over the years, I was at Gosford Hill School. I played in the band for Annie, Oliver, Mary Poppins, the COVID cancelled Hairspray, and finally Bugsy Malone. The weeks of rehearsal were long and hard, but the staff was so invested in it that the hard work really paid off. And the memories that I've made through that have really stuck with me as I've progressed on to do similar things at university. There were lots of exciting trips in my time at school as well. I particularly remember trips to Arras in France to go to the Christmas markets and go to a workshop in a bakery, as well as to Ypres in Belgium. And each year the creative arts trip took students to either Lake Garda or Barcelona to soak up a different culture and get to grips with their children arts. In March of 2020, Gosford Hill School had to adapt to the news of the COVID pandemic sweeping the globe. My GCSEs were cancelled. I know some of the people over here's A-levels were cancelled as well, and we had to start doing school from home or through the classroom. The following years were marked by changing rules on COVID and face masks, period at home again. But Gosford Hill's community spirit lived on, and I remember creating a recording in my bedroom of a soul band doing Young Hearts Run Free. And I also remember the staff doing a video called Together in This, like a music video, which was fun. Finally though, in year 13, we had no restrictions and we were back to normal. I have really fond memories of sixth form as well. I was the last year group to spend time in the sixth form block just over there. And I used to enjoy a really enriched time with the old Wise Awards evenings and summer balls. But before I knew it, my time was up at Gosford Hill School and I was off to university. Over my time here, the school buildings definitely began to show their age. Old power cables gave up for 6 to 12 weeks, if I remember rightly. Roofs got leakier, and sadly, no number of coats of paint, nor hours of hard work from Mr. Boland and his site team could hide the fact that it was aging. And so, whilst it's really sad that we're saying goodbye to where we went to school, I think it's really exciting that the school's got the opportunity to move into brand new, state-of-the-art facilities, so much better designed for the students of today. And I know that regardless of where the learning is taking place, the close-knit community of Gosford Hill School will be maintained. The staff will still be excellent, and students will still be able to form great memories of school, both when they're inside the classrooms and outside. Thank you.